Assalamu alaikum scholars. How are you? I am fine and I am hopeful that you are also fine, and our channel is very helpful for all of you guys in conducting the statistical analysis and for research methodology for doing the MS and PhD level thesis. So I am hopeful that you are getting an appropriate and all types of help from our channel. Today is lecture 50 and it's part 7. Today we will deliver our knowledge about how to conduct a CFA, confirmatory factor analysis, for model fit to check the model fitness, and how to conduct this CFA in PLS and how to conduct this in a mouse software. What is the differences between the parameters of these softwares to conduct the CFA? In previous lecture we deliver our knowledge about measurement model evaluation, how to measure the model in PLS software. And in today's lecture we are giving our lecture about model fitness in MOS versus model fitness in PLS. Scholars, if you have not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe it. Today's session is totally a practical session. So I have a case studies, different case studies for you. Just for example, this is the model fitness in which is reported by the authors in their paper by using PLS. Page 24. Look at this. Control and just remain with us. So this is the model fitness. So they can report these figures as we highlighted and elaborate and explain all these terms in our previous lecture. You need to please also listen our previous lecture for what is the model fitness. So here it is the way that a researcher need to report the values of APC, ARS, GOF, SR, SPR and VIF. So if these values comes under the threshold values, then it means that its model is fit. Just for example, if I can I can make you able to see all these figures live on the PLS software. You can simply click on view and then click on view journal results. All these figures which are given here as a model fitness indices, these are actually the model fitness, and in which a researcher need to report the values of APC, ARS, adjusted R-square, VIF and similar other things which a researcher need to report as SPR, and all these and their threshold values, their acceptance level is also given at the same place in PLS. So this is the model fitness in PLS, and now I am going to show you the model fitness in MOS. In MOS software, this is one of my paper which was published in 2019. There is a table of model fitness. So in MOS software, you need to show the values of chi-square divided by degree of freedom, CFI, TLI, IFI, NFI, GFI, AGFI and REMISA, and there is an acceptance level of these figures. These figures must be under the threshold values. And in MOS, what you can do is, when your model is not comes under fitness, you need to change the modification indices, and then after changing the modification indices, your model is improved. Then you can give the values of improved model. Here just initial measurement model, final measurement model, status improved, structural equation model. This is actually the whole structure of my model, and these are structural equation model, and these are the model fitness indices which I have put here for the variables which I have used, for the correlation among the variables which I have used, and this is the structure of my model on the basis of which I have drawn these model fitnesses. How I can draw these model fitnesses? Just see at here this window. This is a window an output file of the MOS software where the chi-square divided by degree of freedom value is given here 1.5, and the values of AGFI, CFI, NFI, RFI, IFI, TLI, CFI are given here. You can simply copy these figures and paste them in your worksheet, or you can get a print of that figure, that figure, and then simply click on the rewrite on your MS Word. This is not allowing me to copy and paste option, so it may be allow me to copy and paste the whole table actually. Control C. So here I can put it down here. Yes, it is allowing me to copy paste the whole figure. So this is the way I can report these figures here, and then at the end I can show the way where you can find the value of Ramiza. This is the Ramiza value, and its value is below 0.05 and it is acceptable. So model fitness, if you have go to the model indices, it can show you the MOS software shows you different relationships among the error terms, and then in model you can change these, you can correlate with these figures and with these error terms, and then you can see in the model fitness indices that your model fitness values have been improved. So similarly, I have reported there in my paper which was published in 2019 that this was the initial measurement model, and then I used to correlate the error terms which are troubling with each other. So the values of the model fitness have been improved, and this is the final value of the model fitness. What is the difference between both of these model fitnesses? So here you can see that in model fitness of which I have saw which is continuing on the screen. This is a model fitness which is extracted by using the PLS software, and here are actually 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. There are 5 values which a scholar need to show, and PLS software is very helping to the scholars. It can show the accepted level of the model fitness indices at the same place where your actual values exist. Similarly, if your p-value is not significant, your model is not fit. If the ARS p-value is not significant, then the value is not fit, model is not fit. Similarly, the value of VIF is acceptable if its value is below 5, and it is ideally it should be below 3.3, and in the actual value is given here. So in PLS software, the actual value as well as the accepted values are given at the same place, but MOS is not showing you such kind of analysis where you can find what are the acceptance of accepted values of or accepted threshold of these values. You need to read different articles and to consult many people to find out what are the accepted values of these degree. Just for example, this is the model fitness I have show you by using MOS software. So here you can every time play with the figures, and you need to improve the figures, then you need to improve the figures. Just for example, this value is NFI is below the value of even today's threshold. 0.85 is the acceptable value, but some authors stated that value above 0.8 is also acceptable. So there is no a proper schedule and proper fixation of the threshold values for the measurement model evaluation under the MOS, and you need to read different articles. You need to put different references for your as your support that why these values are acceptable, and here are the values which you need to show in your tables in your paper or in your thesis. This is the value of Ramiza to show the model fitness. This is all about the model fitness in CFA and model fitness in PLS software. In the next lecture, scholars, we will give you a complete lecture about what is a structural equation modeling and how the structural equation modeling you as a researcher perform in PLS software. So listen our next lecture. Scholars, if you have not subscribed to our channel, you are requested to please subscribe it. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.